Welcome back to What a Glitch, the show where going out of bounds and freezing games are the norm. Today, we're taking a look at Mario & Luigi Dream Team on the 3DS. You'd think a Mario & Luigi game would be pretty solid, but nope, it's actually quite the opposite. Grab your Luigi Dakimakura and head to bed, because we've got a massive game to cover. And only in your wildest dreams will you get to see something as good as these glitches. We're going to every single corner of Pillow Island to get these little buggers. So gear up with your best pair of overalls and best hammers too, because we're gonna jump right into these glitches. The first glitch we have on our plate has to do with a certain bridge in Mushrise Park. In front of the bridge, if you hold right, jump with Mario, and move up at the same time, Mario should get slightly stuck inside these bushes. Do it again a couple more times, and suddenly Mario will be on top of the bridge. Sucks to be Luigi, cause he's stuck down there. But wait, there's more! With this glitch, we can do a few more interesting things. But first, we're gonna have to take a deeper look into how it really works. A weird thing in this game happens when Mario or Luigi are next to a block while moving towards a corner. On the side of a block, the game naturally pushes Mario or Luigi one way, while the corner pushes them another way. After fighting itself for a while, the game eventually gives up and puts our brothers through the wall. Sometimes if you walk far enough, Mario and Luigi will just teleport on top of whatever wall they're inside. So that's gonna lead us into our next glitch. Just like how Mario got onto the bridge, he can get Luigi on there too. If you can get these brothers in the bushes, you can walk right out of bounds. Nice coding there, Alpha Dream. Have you ever wanted to bash your brother's head in at an earlier point in time? Well, now you can. First thing you gotta do is get into this bush from earlier. Just keep jumping and running until you get Mario through the bush. You're gonna need to get both Mario and Luigi through this, so it can be a bit tricky. Now, when you've got them both inside, make sure you don't step outside the bush area, or you will mess up the glitch. Start walking downward within the walls until you're out of bounds. While you're off screen, go around the right side of the area until you're at the top of the map. Here you're gonna carefully walk back into bounds to enter this area on the bridge where the hammers are. Mario will think twice about beating you in tennis now, Luigi. This one here is pretty easy. The beginning of this is just like the early hammer glitch with the bushes. After you make it inside, you just have to go south and you can be on the other side of the gate. Also, you can fight Grobot earlier than you're supposed to. For this glitch, you're gonna do what we did with the bridge before, but instead with this block. This one is a bit more tricky, but if you know the concept, you can do it. Jump towards the pocket between the block and the wall a couple times, and once Mario's in, do the same with Luigi. Now that we're in the wall, we can either head through to this room to get the camera block early, or go into this dream sequence. You'll figure out pretty soon that you can't go further because you haven't learned the dreamy spin drill. Honestly, using this glitch is useless. Better grab that mosquito repellent, because we're finding bugs out in the hot desert. What we're gonna do is jump over this wall right here. How, you may ask? These plumbers clearly can't jump over that wall. There's an enemy next to the spot that will come after you. What you need to do is jump on him to start a battle and escape from the fight. On the very first fraction of a second you can, hit A and B. Doing this is frame perfect and will take you many tries, which is why you can mash the buttons like a madman. Mario and Luigi should jump over the wall, which means you just skipped the entire area. Moving on to Mount Pajamaja, the brothers are going out of the map once again. To get out of bounds, you're gonna need to run at this boulder and flee from a battle. Keep doing this until the top of Mario's hat isn't visible anymore. From here, move down and right to this railing so you can see if you've gotten Mario into the wall. Mario's shadow should be over the edge, so now you should move over to this set of orange rocks. Run back and forth here until you get into a battle. Flee yet again, and then run back and forth between the railing until Luigi goes through it too. Since we're out of bounds again, we can do some things the game definitely doesn't want us to do. One thing we shouldn't do is soft lock the game. Mega low? You okay there, big guy? Well, he wasn't always like this. If you go out of bounds and then rescue the second Mega Pillow before the first one, the cutscene will play, but things aren't normal anymore. Mega Phil and Mega Low will do the thing, except that Mega Phil is nowhere to be seen. That's a mega letdown. But if you don't like locking your game beyond repair, then we can just go around the gate instead. On the other side, the Mastiff Bros will teach you the side drill move in a small tutorial. The problem is, we didn't learn the spin jump first. This results in rather interesting things. The game also teleports you across the gap, which means you're stuck again. Now, if you've been playing the game normally, then you probably learned the spin jump before going through the gate. You'll probably be able to actually finish the game, and you'll have a much better time. This next out of bounds glitch lets you skip your way from the base to the summit of Mount Pajamaja. Firstly, stand on the edge of this platform. Hold left until Mario falls, then immediately hold up left. Jump back onto the platform, and do it a bunch of times until you get Mario through the wall, and then do the same song and dance with Luigi. When you get to the top of the summit, you'll find out that you can't skip over the Mega Pillows this time, and to open the first one, you'll need to go back and learn the Dreamy Spin Drill. So now, you gotta go all the way back if you didn't save the very first Mega Pillow. After you go through Mount Pajamaja, you'll head to Driftwood Shore. There's nothing to break there. But after Driftwood Shore, you'll encounter one of the least fan-favorite parts of Dream Team. Say it with me. Ultibed. I can hear the collective moans, the backtracking, the pain, the time spent. But here at the Allroom Research Labs, we've searched for a solution, and now we found it. Introducing the Ultibed Skip. What you'll need to do first is go back to Pajamaja and get the ball hop. Then go back to Wakeport. Next, you're gonna go just south of the Paloper's house to this NPC and side drill from this spot into him. You should end with Mario landing on the right of the NPC. Next, have Mario face left and mash the A button. After the dialogue, Mario should be in the spin jump formation and a bit inside the wall. Walk over to the right and spin jump over the first invisible barrier. From there, walk up until you reach this point and side drill down. You should notice that Mario drills a bit to the right instead of straight forward. That means you've passed the second invisible wall. So now you can walk around the map, avoiding the loading zones on the right to reach the Paloper's house. You can actually go into the exit to the north, where you'll find a weird sequence break. Mario and Luigi will start walking over the air to fix the cutscene for a few seconds. Otherwise, you can go into the Paloper's house and enter Dreamy Wakeport early. Now that that's over, might as well take a good rest. You know who's a piece of deadweight? Luigi. He's not even important at all. So what if I told you that we could get rid of Luigi? It's easier than it sounds. First, go back to Mushrise Park to the eastern area. You'll need to use Ball Hop to access the place behind this Brock. Now you're going to want to make Mario Mini. What you want to do is go to this corner of the bridge here and start jumping like mad to get out of bounds again. Start walking around the border until you get into the mini Mario area. Now just walk out and goodbye, Luigi! Mario can go just about anywhere and talk to most NPCs without him, but if he gets into a battle or cutscene, the game will freeze. It's also very important not to save, otherwise that save file is as good as gone. Here's a pretty simple one for you. First head over to Somnom Woods, and progress through the woods until the train tracks area. Put Mario on top of Luigi, and then walk next to this save block. Start walking towards it, and the bros should just walk right through the first invisible wall. After that though, there's another wall that you need to wiggle through like before. And for some reason, Mario and Luigi can walk through the air. You can actually cross the pit to go straight to the boss without having to build the tracks. But how to get back? Well, there is a conveniently placed block on the other side that you can use to get out of bounds again. Just get Luigi to hop back on Mario and walk straight down to the left side of the block. You'll go right through the wall and you can get back with no problem. Sometimes Luigi gets stuck in the ground. Why? I don't know, it was the year of Luigi and he can do whatever he wants. To do this, head towards an attack block with Mario in front and use the ball hop. Luigi will now find himself in a much lower spot. Luigi will be stuck in the ground until Mario moves or jumps. How does it feel, Luigi? And now, we've awoken the Z-Keeper, blasted down Bowser's castle, and now it's time for the climactic trek through the deep recesses of the Koopa Lair, where certain doom awaits our heroes. Nope, just kidding. Actually gonna skip all of this. Yep, see ya, bye. What you want to do is go to this candle here and start walking towards it until you clip through the wall, and it may take a while to get through. Apparently, this works with all the candles in the area, but this is the only one with consistent results. Now just walk over to where this button is and hit it to cut through a hefty portion of the dungeon. But that's not the only turkey we're carving here. In the next room, it's time to heat this up. Literally. Our goal is to get through the fire, so hop onto this edge and drill through the flames. Right after that, pull off a spin jump and use it to land in the lava. If done correctly, then you should end up on the other side of the flames. Do the same method again, but this time, once the bros get burnt, side drill downwards so that Mario and Luigi fly over the blue area. You can go into the lava now, and you'll see that Mario and Luigi get brought to the red area. If you accidentally touch the blue area when you fall into the lava, the game will bring you there instead, so don't do that. Do the whole thing for the yellow area, and you'll have saved yourself nearly an hour of your life. Well, that's all the glitches we have for this video. If you liked what you saw, and if you really feel like it, why not subscribe? Hey, if you like the voice narrating this stuff, well, he has a YouTube channel too. This is being Fawful's Minion. I make countdowns about video games and some other fun videos, like going nuts with Pac-Man on Smash 4. Fair warning, I don't have the cleanest of mounts, but hopefully we can get along. Thanks for watching, everyone.